Alright, let's go and get started. Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome back to the channel, where today we're going to be checking out a demo made available during the Steam Next Fest. That is, I Hate This Place. If you're not familiar with what this game is, according to the Steam description, I Hate This Place says, a craft-based isometric survival horror game with twisted monsters and warped realities. Scavenge and build to survive terrifying days and nights while using stealth and noise to fight enemies that stalk by the sound. All styled with a bold comic art and an 80s horror vibe, which it really does have. I got to play through the demo once just to check it out a little bit here. I'm going to walk you through what I've seen so far, what I like, what I don't like, and then, yeah, so let me know if you like this gameplay down below. If you want to check out the game for yourself, I'll also leave a link down in the description so you can check it out for yourself. With that being said, let's go ahead and start ourselves a new game. Yeah.
Lou? Where are you? Stop messing around. I'm starting to think this whole horned man thing wasn't such a great idea.
And with like that, we're on our own. If you can see right here up on the top left, we have 3 meters, we have HP, we have ST, and we have FD. As far as I can tell, this is our health, this is our stamina, and this is our food. So you do actually have to eat food and whatever to keep energized. You also have at our disposal right now a current bat. We'll go ahead and start looking for items to basically grab. Looks like we got some beans, a gun, some bullets, and some crisps. Go ahead and loot all of that jazz. And immediately the gun is already equipped, so that is good. You can see down there at the top right, we got 12 bullets on our snub nose. And I believe that if you left click just normally, that is our bat. We can hold down right click and get that bullet. We also have a reticle on there. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and journey on. It's kind of odd waking up in like a little summoning circle. And I do like the little thud sing, is how this is like leaning into the comic book art style. Sneaking around is going to be a major component of this game. Looks like we have some planks here. Used for building and weapons, crafting materials. Okay, let's go and do that. And looks like we need to journey on maybe this way. That's right. We need to head north from here. We do need to watch out about how we're walking about. We can end up running into some enemies. Looks like we have something that says run here.
Kansas anymore. Ooh.
Don't like what's over there. Can we go around? Oh, hello. Alright, we killed that spider. Is there going to be any more spiders? There is more spiders. We can go ahead and swing with our bat. There is no, like, roll dodge as far as I can tell. So, keep an eye on that. Looks like we have a blueprint for some bandages, some rags, and some water. We're going to take all of that. And as you can see right there, we have 2 different like quick use buttons, one on Q, one on G. One will swap us between food, 2 will swap us between our utility items such as grenades and molotovs and such like that. Looks like we can go here, and we can also make bandages if we want. Let's go ahead and craft ourselves a bandage. And that way we at least have that at our disposal. So I believe, there we go, bandages is now something we can go ahead and use there. Keep on going north. Make sure we're not making a whole bunch of squelchy noises as we thud through what looks like to be intestines covering the floor. And yeah, I did reload my. Oh, there is a spider there. I think if we can probably make it around it. Stealth is a big part of this game because a lot of the monsters in this game, not this spider, the spider can see us, but most of the other enemies in the game are blind. So as long as we stay crouched, we'll be able to make it by. It does look like this spider is something we're going to have to pass by. So I'm going to go ahead and stand up. And if we don't watch out. There we go. Uh-oh. At least we're going to reload on the run. There we go. Killed it. Going to loot the fabric and the herbs from that one. Unfortunately, we only have 4 bullets left to our name. Oh, we got 8 bullets total. Okay. And we'll head north. You got to watch out. There is no dodge roll as far as I can tell. I don't think so. Let's look at the settings, actually, because I don't want to tell you wrong. Advanced. We have keyboard. Controllers. Keyboard. Is there a roll? There is no dodge roll. Yeah. So any sort of movement to get out of the enemies is basically going to take. You're going to want to basically stop shooting or stop fighting so that you can get out of there. We got some boxes in the way. We can break all of these, and if we collect it, it's all going to give us wooden nails. This is actually going to be very good for us later on. So let's go ahead and loot all this while we can. Because this is a survival crafting game, we will want to pick up all the resources we can while there.
What is this place?
What indeed is this place for true? Let's get all the wood, and let's go to the place that basically says keep out, and talk to the Mr. Wendigo man.
Hello, Elena. It's nice to finally meet you.
When I was playing through this, I was more suspicious, but I'm going to try to pick all the responses opposite of what I picked to the original time, so we're going to go curious.
And how do you know my name?
Who doesn't? The girl whose father offered his wife to the horned man.
Oh, that is definitely not some information I got
I've
before.
heard that one before.
If you got something useful to tell me, then say it already.
Rude. I thought you'd want help. Your friend seemed lost when I saw her here.
You've seen Lou?
She went deeper in, to the right. I suggest you find her before something else does. My name's Adam, by the way.
Well, you already know mine. I gotta go now.
Alright, so we're back in control. It looks like our friend Lou, according to this guy, Mr. Adam over here, says our friend is deeper inside. This is probably one of my biggest issues right here with these type of games. As far as I can tell, you can't turn camera, and sometimes when you go behind surfaces, the walls in front of you don't cut away fast enough, so things are kind of obscured. This can be an issue later on whenever you're like having to deal with enemies and such and trying to avoid them. So there's that.
Is anyone there?
Looks like we need to go to the right because that's where Adam said they went. We need a key for that door. We're not going that way, so we're going to crouch down. We'll go through here. But yeah, the wall cutaways for things blocking your perception, that is probably one of my biggest complaints about the game. There aren't that many, but that is the big one.
Let's see if I can fix it.
Anytime you can't change a camera angle, because it is very much not this is a fixed camera in this position. Anytime this happens, you got to get really up on the wall in order for it to cut away. Trash can, looks like we can use these for distractions, and we also got some beans. Sound is also a very important thing, seeing as how we will be dealing with the fact that enemies can hear us. Anytime you make loud noises by stepping on glass, as such as this right here, it is going to be a huge issue. That door is locked, but we can use this vent over here. And we'll make our way through the vent. Looks like we are already starting to get hungry. I was just looking at my food meter. I don't know if it spends faster or not whenever we're like fighting enemies, so that is something to keep an eye on. Pick that on up. We got some more bullets. Nice. These are actually for the rifle. Apparently there's a rifle in the game. I was not familiar with that rifle. Oh, hello. I am familiar enough with the, there's a shotgun that you can actually craft in the game. You're going to be crafting a lot of stuff. So that's fun. Looks like maybe we should go ahead and use our food. I'm going to go ahead and eat one can of beans. Get our hunger back up. And now we need to head this way. And look, Adam's here.
You again? Do you just appear whenever the ambiance gets really creepy?
Where silence gathers, so do those who listen.
Okay, vague and unsettling. You seen Lou?
She passed through here. The ones that dwell here, they noticed her, as they will notice you.
The ones who... Wait, what do you mean noticed?
They do not see, but they hear the scrape of boots, the rattle of breath, the panic in a heartbeat.
So they're blind, but they can still hear me. Got it.
Sound is a flare in the dark. Walk softly, lay low, and you become a whisper. Race, and you become a drumbeat.
So, crouching it is. And no running. Lovely.
Go, Elena, and do be careful. It would be a shame if you died so early.
How encouraging.
I'm not trying to be encouraging. I'm just being practical. Good luck.
Alright, we got the word from Adam here about that. Let's go ahead and move on to the next room. I do believe this is going to allow us to move into the next area. I believe we're going to basically loot everything in the room. There is a loot threshold, by the way. We also got some save points here. We're going to mark ourselves a save. And let's check out this. Looks like we get some bandages. We got some alcohol for some explosives whenever we learn how to craft explosives. And I did see, again, there is some weight here, but as far as I can tell, I didn't really have any issues with this the first time, and I was literally picking up everything in sight. There's no enemies we really have to concern ourselves with as far as looting, but I am going by everything to see if anything pops up for that one. Does look like we can't get through this door, although now we can use this computer terminal. So that should open up that door with us. And just like he said, we do want to kind of sneak past this. If we don't, you'll notice that you'll see these tendrils right here, and as we make more noise, they'll actually kind of reach out to us. If you manage to make enough noise, these things will grab you and pull you to them, and they'll do damage every once in a while. You can actually fight back with your bat and beat those tentacles off of you, but obviously you incur the option of being dealt damage. Looks like we have some saltpeter for gunpowder, as well as some bullets. Let's go and loot all of those. And then I'm kind of curious if we can, last time I didn't use a lot of my consumables. I think I'm going to try to give it a shot. We deal with one enemy right here, as you can see. It looks like it's got Adam with those tentacles on there. But maybe, just maybe, if I throw over here. Well, it'll lure the enemy away, because, again, they don't see. It's mostly a vision thing. I'll work my way through that door, although I don't know if that guy would have seen me or not. Technically, he did have eyes. These other enemies we'll run into don't really have that many eyes, or any at all. I'm going to go ahead and take this one, and then we're going to have to try to get around all these tentacles that are kind of, undulating everywhere. We'll make sure not to step on any of the glass. And we're going to step out, make sure we don't step on any of the intestine vines going everywhere. Like that. And going through this, you can step on them. And they do squelch. And if we make too much noise, we'll be picked up and caught and dragged. We're not going to be going that way. But we did see Adam again.
Most doors open with keys. Some open with devotion. What remains of it.
How did you... Do you live in the walls or something?
I've seen you scribble some things. Your sketchbook, pages of memory, can be useful. When confusion claws at your thoughts, look there. What you've seen, what you've learned. Make sure it goes there.
I actually can't remember if I picked suspicious or sarcastic with this one. We'll go with sarcastic.
Behold, my wise, plain sketchbook of occult.
It was sarcastic last time, too.
Keep going, Eleanor. The end is near.
All right. All right, we're now in a new room. Now with new things to watch out for. I think that might be a blueprint on the wall we'll need to check out. We get some documents here. Department of Roads and Bridges. The final phase of the experiment has been remarkably successful. The objects have withstood the Hornman's DNA merging stage well. May just request replenishing the assault team's personnel. A freshman has already arrived, but it seems to be from the technical department. We continue to work and do not expect any disruptions, okay? Looks like we got something here to loot. I am apparently looking to throw something. I didn't mean to ready something. So yeah, you do gotta watch out, because if you prepare to throw something that's in your hands, you will not be able to do anything else. Looks like we got some gunpowder cans and nails. We do have a blueprint here for a nail bomb. Okay, that's pretty exciting. I don't think I picked that up last time. I actually didn't even venture in this area. Looks like we do have a crafting table here. I didn't find this room at all, mostly because, again, I thought I saw a monster here last time. I was just trying to avoid it. Looks like we have the ability to make a nail bomb. I say we make 2 of them. Just say they're in our inventory. And as always, we can use the 2 key on the keyboard to swap between our throwables. Or consumables, more or less. We are not in danger of being grabbed or anything here, so I don't know why I'm crouched down. Go ahead and pick up this. Looks like we have painkillers for healing, alcohol for explosives, and bandages. We'll grab that. And we believe we do have to crouch down here, if I remember correctly. I don't know what's in this room. What's in this room? Looks like we have a tunnel back there. I don't think I went this way either. This one's for ammo for tasers. So apparently there is tasers in this game. Nice. And looks like we are in the ventilation shaft. We're going to make it to our southwest here through the shaft. I have no idea where this is going to come out at. I guess we're about to find out together. I'm assuming that hallway with the tentacles is the long way to get here if we decide to go through the squelchy intestines. Oh yeah, okay. So you basically go around all this so that way you don't go through all of it. Let's see. We got a blueprint here. One for 12 gauge buckshot and the other one for the sawed-off blueprint. Cool. So now we can craft our own shotgun. We got parts and we got a West Wing key, which is something we absolutely 100% needed. We want to... Oh, this is what I'm talking about. I did this for science, by the way. We didn't get super hurt, but yeah, if we make too much noise, that will actually drag us in there. We'll have to find our way out. I'm going to go to eat our beans. There we go. And we're back at the start. We went that way originally, so now we're going to go head this way, further into this underground facility. I'm going to go ahead and keep in our basically crouched state here. And there's the type of monster we're dealing with. Look at his booty cheeks. They're evil. We're going to work our way away from that guy. And we're going to make our way down here to the south. Looks like we got another blueprint here for backpack. Increases carrying capacity. Okay, cool. I'm going to go and loot all of that. And we're going to make our way around here. We do have an enemy in here, but because we do have the ability to stay quiet,
I just gotta get out.
we can more or less stay pretty safe as long as we're not going to get up and run around and such. If we get too close to him, we'll start to basically more or less get some indicators near him that says basically we're too close. Back up, man, or he's getting ready to hear you. I'm going to go ahead and craft a shotgun, which requires 1 part. And then we can also make some buckshot and the backpack, but we don't have enough rags for that. So I'm going to go ahead and make... Let's go ahead and make 12 of these. And now we can swap between the shotgun and the pistol. I'm going to go ahead and grab the pistol. And we also have something down here. We'll work our way back outside. Looks like we have a couple of other rooms over here, but we're going to go ahead and head down this way. Looks like there's a room of glass. But we do need to get down in there. I don't want to be dragged by that. Oh, too late. We didn't get hurt by that. It's fine. Let's check out this dude right here. What does he got on him? Remember the code 0451. Okay, I'm vaguely remembering there is a door that we use that on. Back the way we came on the other side of where that monster was patrolling at. So we'll make our way through the vent. I do believe this is basically the other way coming here without having to step on all those tentacles. This is going to blow some fog out, I believe. Very loud like, but we can go through it. It's not going to hurt us at all. Oh. Do want to watch out for this guy. Mostly the fact that he can't hear us. I'll get a look. We're going to basically do that. I don't know if he can hear us or not, or see us. I can't see him. There he is. Oh, and while he grabs us for science. Oh, he went into the other bathroom stall. What a smart cosmic creation. I'm going to go and use a bandage here. I want to kill this thing. I mean, I've already put bullets in him, or shells. Alright, he's dead. Oh, he's not dead. I am playing this absolutely awful. Looks like he did drop us some shotgun shells, so there is that. That's A-okay. That's mostly for science anyways. I feel fairly confident we're good. I hear monsters, but I don't think any of them can get to us right yet. Got some more taser batteries there, but I don't think we have anything. I don't think we even find anything related to a taser in here. We got some crisps. Let's see what we got over here. This. 0451. There we go. Gives us to a hidden room. There's no monsters in here as far as I can remember. We do have a handsaw. Needed to sever something or someone can be used for cutting. If I need a hand to get out this, this might do the trick. Apparently there's some foreshadowing for a hand that we'll find later. We turned on power, I assume. Let's make our way back out. I do also believe this opens up the door next door to this guy. And we're actually going to use our trash can. Can he? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I was really hoping that, he would, if I crouch down, will he still follow me? Oh, he knows where we're at. Okay. I'm gonna run around and shoot him then. He's dead. Honestly, that was a lot less bullets than I thought it was gonna be. Alright, let's come in here and we'll loot the room. We do have some more medical supplies, alcohol, as well as some gunpowder and some more bullets. Actually, the right amount of bullets, because I think that's exactly what we spent on him. There's also a monster in this room. The hell? What does that sound? Okay, so that works a lot better whenever you're not directly in their path. So there's that. Come in here, I imagine there's something too. Yeah, there we go. And can we get out of here without him coming back and walking directly in my path? Probably. Actually, we'll just go around. Is he going back to his room? This guy knows exactly where he came from. Do we have any, what's our rag count looking like? Where's our rags? Well, we got one. That's unfortunate. I was super sure that these guys dropped rags by default whenever you killed them. But oh well. We'll make our way out of here. Maybe we'll find some rags as we get further in. I do want to make that backpack. That's if only because that reduces our carry capacity, or increases our carrying capacity. We're going to make our way over here to the west to section 02. Alright, looks like we have some tentacles over there. Bandages over here. More bullets. And I don't think anything over here of use. I don't think there's anything over there as well. So we're going to head down through here and we'll take this door. I do believe these all blow up if I get too close. Okay, we actually angered this monster over here. I don't think we can get to it. We'll go ahead and fight him. I'm going to use my shotgun. Oh my god, I think he's going to grab us. Hey, get away from me. Oh, he hit us. And then he hit us again. Oh, he actually impaled us with some, these, bone ribs, I guess. But we managed to get a kill on him. I didn't think, I was actually just trying to go around that side over there to see if I could distract him with those, but apparently us exploding those outright just alerted him to us. We didn't do that very stealthy, did we? Let me go ahead and swap to some, crisps. Chips. We'll go ahead and eat them. I don't know why I'm actually calling them crisps today. I think I was talking about going to Europe with a friend today. Not like with that person, but like just talking about going to Europe in general. And we were talking about how delicious some of the food looks and how World War II some of the food looks. So really kind of up in the air on whether or not it'll be delicious. Jeff, I can't bear it any longer. The hunger is overwhelming. I'm sorry I failed to reach the exit. I must chain myself up now. Jesus Christ, I think I'm changing too. You're prowling behind the doors, but I don't even know if it's still you. I can't take it anymore. I will always love you, but now I really hope it won't hurt. Alright, so it looks like he chained himself up because he was afraid. We did get ourselves a enough rags to make ourselves our backpack, so that's good. Unfortunately, we had to remove this dude's hand.
Now the scanner.
Alright, what is over here? Bandages. And over here we have gunpowder. Make our way out over here. Is there anything on this side? Nope. Nothing over here. We're probably going to trigger all these. Yep. And we took a little bit of damage from that, unfortunately. We'll make our way back out this way and back towards the main hallway. Just one section over. I didn't mean to click it. Apparently I hit E on accident. I was trying to hit C for crouching. We are kind of low on our gunpowder, or on our shells, but we'll make it work. Let me get through that door over there. I would really like for this guy to not be over here. Alright, we opened up those doors and it did get his attention, so that's nice. Now wants us to go down here and loot whatever's over here. Cool. All of good stuff. And I am going to go ahead and head this way. I'm going to get ready to throw one of these over there. Didn't actually realize it would send them that way. Alright, and that'll allow us to head towards this door panel over here where we can use the hem to basically escape out this direction. Alright. And look, there's Adam.
Fucking finally. Hey, you. I searched the whole place and there was no trace of Lou.
Perhaps because she was not.
What?
Yeah, I may have lied to you. I just wanted to see how you do.
Alright. Let's be sarcastic, because I was pretty sure I was angry the first time.
I swear, if it's just some stupid joke, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh, I assure you.
The circle will help you understand.
May the two antlers that protect us watch over you, Elena. See you soon.
Alright, so now we're going on our way. We'll go ahead and take this ladder up, and now we're back topside.
Finally outside. This horned man crap was nuts from the start. What have we done?
Alright, and then we're going to look at our journal, because apparently there's no, like, map on the M key, which is kind of odd, but we can go to our journal and we can see our map. This is a very loose filled map of the area that we're in. We can basically traverse it and go in any direction. This is probably one of my biggest complaints, is the fact that there doesn't seem to be really any sort of, like, map markers. But we do have some missions here. We go back to the ranch, and we also have figure out what happened to Lou by going to talk to mother, or what happened to my mother. We can also look at sketches. The Man of Horns, a very scary individual for sure. We also got some other ritual circle stuff. We did wake up in one, so I'm kind of curious about that one. No eyes, listening. Oh, we even had the staff room codes in there, so it's pretty cool. And pretty cool design with the hand that she cut off. Interesting. But the ranch that we're looking for is actually somewhere in this direction. It's kind of, again, this is kind of one of those games where you kind of figure things out as you go on your own. So that keeping that in mind. There seems to be no hand holding as far as the quest design goes in that way. We do want to be careful of these eggs because if they hatch, they turn into several spiders that want to eat our face. And I know a lot of people aren't keen on the face-eating spider club. Looks like if we keep on going this way, we're going to run into a dead end, but there's a little area over here we might want to check out. I've not been this way. Last time I headed to the north. I think we're far enough from those eggs. Oh. Looks like that is the fence for the farm. Is it, though? I think the farm is over there, and this is something else. Or the ranch, sorry. Oh, this is an entrance to the ranch. Alright, so I guess we'll just go through here. Don't look like you check mails. There looks like there's several indications for dynamite to be used on these. I do believe this is going to give you a variety of resources after you blow them up, but we don't have the tools to do that. Okay, so the ranch is here. I thought it was like over here. I had this all screwed up. We got a boat over here. Where's the boat take us? Fast travel. Okay, so there is a level of fast travel. I didn't check out the boat last time. We do have ourselves a barn. It looks like this is at least to store all our stuff. I didn't check this out either, so there's that. And then we can go inside. Ooh, there's a blueprint table. I did see this. We have different buildings and stuff we can edit. As of right now, we don't have anything we can edit. Maybe we'll get this inside. Elena, is that you? Come here.
Elena, thank God. Where have you been? You came here yesterday and didn't even say hello.
I know. It's just... I was with Lou. Have you seen her?
Lou? No, I thought she was with you. You didn't get into any trouble, did you?
Us? Trouble? No way.
You can fool others with your sweet charm, but not me.
Okay, no charm then. Can I use the phone and call her? Maybe she just went back home.
So you know where she lives now?
What do you mean? With her parents?
No, Elena, Lou and her parents. They recently had a fight. A huge fight. She moved out somewhere. That's all I know.
What? She didn't tell me. I thought, why did she keep that a secret?
You can try calling her. And you should really get some rest, darling.
So, I saw some weird stuff.
You're on a haunted ranch, darling.
I know, but this time it was seriously fucked up, even for these standards. Did you know that there are some underground labs around?
Yes, this whole department. How much have you heard about them?
Let's talk about the experiments.
They're splicing him into something else.
Into people. That's the rumor. And those rumors walk on two legs now. See, that's why I didn't want you to come back to the ranch.
And what about the cult?
I met a guy who said something about the Horned Circle cult. What's that?
Some nut jobs worshipping him. Not the first, and definitely not the last ones, but this time, it's something bigger. They are preparing for something. And apparently they tried to sabotage the department's work.
Alright, I guess we're done talking to her for now. We can look around here for a lot more, a couple things. We got a save point here in the form of this phone. Or no, not this phone. But there is something we could save around here. We'll check out the rest of the house. I think there might be some stuff we can break over here if we want. Not that. Or maybe we can't break it. Oh yeah, we can. We can break it for wood if we so choose, although wood's really kind of plentiful at this point in time. Let's go ahead and head over to our room. Oh, there's the TV. That is our save point. Go ahead and save here. And then we'll go ahead and make our way over to...
Bed brings back memories of that night.
Doesn't look like I was able to interact with the bookshelf. There was something clickable there at first. We'll go ahead and go to bed.
I was 9 years old when my mother disappeared. She was sick for a long time, and at that point, she couldn't move anymore. My father never told me what actually happened that night.
There is one more thing that you can do, one last resort, but it's desperate. Marilyn, I am desperate.
I was asleep when I heard some noises. I opened my eyes and saw him, the horned man, peering into my room through the half-closed door, his antlers almost touching the ceiling. I froze and pretended to be asleep. Then he slowly went back. Next day, my mother's bed was empty. I asked my father if the horned man took her, and he said,
Don't say that name ever again. Honestly, at first, whenever I heard about the game and then we were looking at something called the Horn Man, and we saw that first guy, Adam, my first instinct was this was going to be a Wendigo type game. And again, if you're familiar with me at all, you know that I absolutely love Wendigos and like Wendigo type lore, so that's very interesting. So we get any more information out of her. Hi. Mother and uncle.
I need to ask you something.
Yes?
That night, when my mother disappeared,
I thought we agreed to not talk about it.
I know, but I still think that I saw something, a silhouette. Somebody was in the house.
You were a child, Elena, and time blurs memories. Your mother passed away. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm sorry, dear, but let the past be the past.
All right, and what about our uncle? Where's Uncle Spencer?
He should be somewhere near the bridge. You can help him and bring some wood. Those bloody cultists destroyed some parts of the ranch and even built barricades. Remember the grain field where you and Lou used to play?
sure I do. Guess I'll look there.
You need to find a way to get rid of that barricade first.
All right, looks like we have a
I think a good
couple of
old
quest
Molotov
updates.
might be the way. But first, I need to find some kind of a workbench.
Well, it looks like she wants to make some Molotovs. We can go ahead and do that. I believe we now have the ingredients to make a Molotov, or we now have the ability to make a Molotov, plus a number of workbenches. We'll go ahead and make the workbench that she's asking us to make. This is not a workbench in of itself, and this is probably another one of my big things. As you can see right here, there is some build time included with each of these things. So as we build them, they are not going to be immediately finished. So if I click on workbench, I hit that. We have our yard here. It looks like we can turn this into a crafting station for us. So I'm just going to go ahead and, can we turn this? We'll rotate this right. How close can I get this to the house? This is about the line from where we can build stuff. So there's that. I think I'm just going to do right here in this nook of all this junk we have. And then we'll go ahead and hit enter there. And as you can see, there is some stuff being built around it. Time is passing by on its own. So we got to wait for that time to pass by before it hits that 6 hours mark, and we can use that again. Until then, we can't clear out anything else in this area. So we get some more materials here. If we so choose, we could bide our time by checking around the area as well. It looks like we make a chopping block, a water pump, stove, garden, and the workbench and the scrapyard there. You can edit and move things around if you so choose. I want to check out that quest that we have. See, get materials, build a workbench, craft Molotov, burn the barricade leading to the grain field, find Uncle Spencer near the river. Now, I don't know where the grain field is, and it doesn't really do a good job of showing us the direction of said grain field. I guess it could be this top area, but it's really hard to say. I do know that we want to go to Uncle Spencer. We're actually going to go down here somewhere. And again, this is another issue. You're going to be wandering around a lot if you're not familiar with where any of this stuff is. Just because of the fact that the game is very against hand-holding in that sense. So you are not going to get a clear idea of where anything is at. We might just as well as hang around because that 6 hours is passing by really fast. Time does kind of move fast here. So it looks like we're going to have this right here in a second. As I do believe it was like right at 6 o'clock when we came outside. So it should be an 11 something then, because I thought it was at 6 o'clock, but I could be wrong. Time does move fast, like I said. We'll just wait here. As soon as this caution border disappears, it means we are capable of using our bench. So give this a couple more seconds. Apparently it was closer to 7 when we were able to use this thing. I don't know if you need to zone out and zone back in order for it to become absolutely 100% accessible. But let's do that. Just to say, I don't know if that's the case. No, it's still showing not usable. Oh well. It should be usable here any second though. I am hoping to craft the Molotov. We can also clear off some of the stuff whenever we're able to make that Molotov. So whenever you're ready, game, finish my workbench. Alright, so it was a lot later than I thought it was, but I did get to make that workbench. We can also make the backpack, so we'll go ahead and craft that one. And then we can also make the Molotov. It says sawed off is new, but we clearly have one of those already. I'm going to go ahead and make myself a couple of Molotovs. There we go. We got 5 to our name. And now we're ready to venture off. Can we actually, you know what? We'll make some more shells if we can. Let's make some more buckshot. Looks like we got plenty of nails and some gunpowder to do this. There we go. I do hope we get access to a better shotgun. But I'm going to see if we can find that grain field, because that'd be pretty interesting. We do have to be careful, because there are creatures in the woods. There will be a spider up here. I think. We'll have to see. Actually, last time, I encountered a spider way closer than this. There is a barricade here. I believe this is where we need to use it to get to the grain field. I guess we'll see. Oh, that burned down instantly. I am not going to get near that fire, though, because I don't know if we light on fire or not. And I don't really want to find out on my own. Oh, well, okay then. Not the goat. Okay, well, that was it for the goat. Funny enough, that's actually a second way for that demo to end, because the other way this demo ends is if we go find Uncle Spencer. He's trying to build a bridge, and if we build that bridge and cross it, we get the same ending, except there's no goat involved. There's just a whole bunch of spiders. But that was a little bit of I hate this place. There is not currently a release date for this game, but I do believe it says coming soon for now. So that being said, if you like the sort of content, you want to see more games like I Hate This Place here on the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you think of the gameplay, and until next time, you guys take care, and I will catch you all in my next video. Later.